Hola, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? I want to talk about how to form the plural in Spanish. So I have written how to do it on my small whiteboard and I'm going to show you. Okay, here it is. Okay, we've got the what we add at the end of a word when we want to turn the singular word into plural. Okay, so we want to make it plural in Spanish. To do that, we would add an S at the end of the noun, or we would add an E and an S together. S, E, S en español. Okay, when we add the S, when a word ends on a vowel. When do we add ES? When the word ends on a consonant letter. Okay, so this is how we would form the plural. I've written a few examples. First one, I've written manzana, which means apple. The reason why I've written apple is because everybody is very interested to learn the word apple. For some reason, is the most famous fruit, in my opinion. I wanted to use oranges, naranja. I was very tempted, but I went for apple. So I wasn't very original this time. Anyway, to form the plural of that one, of that noun, I only had to add an S because the word in singular ends in a vowel. Okay, vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so this is why I only had to add an S to turn this word plural. Okay, and here I've chosen another name of a different fruit, which is lemon, in Spanish limón. It's got the little accent that means that that's the strongest sound in the word. Not because it doesn't have it, doesn't mean that the word doesn't have one of the letters that sounds the strongest, but it has to obey to the certain rules, which some of them, well, because of that, sometimes they have it and sometimes we don't see it written on top. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is how to form the plurals. And as you can see, the word limón ends on an N, so that's a consonant letter. And to form the plural of this noun, we would then have to add ES. Okay, so the singular, singular word for lemon would be limón. But if we mean more than one lemon, we would be saying limones. Limones. Okay? Here, I've written a different one because this one is it's got something special about it. This one is the word lápiz, which means pencil. Lápiz ends on a Z. Okay? And we are going to do the same. We are going to add ES to form the plural because it ends on a consonant. But when we turn a singular word that ends on Z into plural, we have to swap the Z by a C and then add the ES at the end. The Z has got to change into a C. Okay, to form the plural, and then also add the ES to form the plural of that word. Okay, I hope, I'm sorry, before I say goodbye, just to let you know that that only happens with this, when the word ends on this letter, on letter Z. Okay, I hope that was useful. And please give it a like if you think it was. And if you subscribe to the channel, you should also get notifications of when I upload a new video. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Hasta pronto. Adiós.